We are living through the age of anxiety, and it is not natural, but it is not random, because this anxiety is being manufactured. It's being fabricated. It's by design. And it's being designed by forces. It's being impressed by platforms. It's being reinforced by different sources. But ultimately, it is you, it is I, that agrees to it, that buys into it, that believes in it, and that identifies with it. And this age of anxiety is designed through distraction. It is born out of our fragmented attention. And it is for the purpose of confusion and procrastination and dislocation from your true nature. It is keeping you bound to a limited self. It is containing you to a false version of who you are. And it's doing this because it doesn't want you to wake up. It doesn't want you to be conscious. It doesn't want you to be the creator of your life. But you only succumb to this through your own neglect, through your own willingness to participate. Because you are never inherently limited. You are never truly confined to anything. And what it seems to be on the surface, the experience, the feeling, the loop of thinking, the circumstance, the situation, the relationships, what it appears to be on the surface is not what it is in truth. And it is only our thinking towards it, our definitions of it, our assumptions around it, that frame it in such a way that seems to be containing. You see, our life is really a conversation. It is the language inside of our head. It is a series of thoughts. And if you can see that actually everything that you experience, everything that you think is real and that you are interacting with is merely a thought in your mind. And that if you were to change that thought, if you were to see it from a different perspective, it would become something entirely different. Can you see how much power you have? Can you see how you have the capability to liberate yourself from anything that you experience, within any situation that you seem to be within? And so you see, this age of anxiety is not really something out there that is happening in our world, but it is something that we are all, to some degree, choosing to experience. But we don't need to. And in fact, your true self, which is that timeless, infinite nature, which is prior to thinking, which is beyond this seemingly limited time and space perception, is eternally free. It is never even touched by the experiences that seem to be appearing before you. In truth, it never even sees the distinction. It doesn't see any pain or suffering. All of that is within the language of the mind as well. It is by our own design that we manufacture and fabricate this anxiety, confusion, suffering, struggle. And it is by our own will, as the creator of that experience, to dissolve it and to create something entirely different. Freedom is but a thought away. And beyond any thought is a freedom so great that it can't even be put into words. And the beautiful thing is that you are already that. And to remember that, to realize that, is a instantaneous shift back into this present moment, which contains everything, which is everything, which invites in the possibilities for absolutely anything. And that is your true self, never apart from you, never separate from you. And it is at the heart of everything and everyone that you relate to and interact with.